just trying to find a way past this Lambo, and well, he's going to drive straight off and almost takes me with him. Hello lads, and welcome back to the carnage. Now I'm going to make a bit of a mistake here. I tried to pull into the end of the pit lane to let everyone go past, and I thought I was clear of that guy, but well, I take him with me, don't I? So sorry about that. What's your name? Knee dragger. Sorry buddy, it won't happen again, I promise. I will do my due diligence to make sure I pull over in a safe manner. We've got two guys off to the left here, so that's going to be two free positions. I wanted to pull off to the side at the beginning because, you know, it just makes a race a bit more interesting when you've got people to overtake. Missing the apex by about a mile here. Now, I am in the M3 97 edition, the Forza edition, actually. Just trying to find a way past this Lambo, and well, he's going to drive straight off and almost takes me with him. So yeah, anyway, I'm in the Forza edition Beamer, and hold on, I'll carry on with that once we get through this absolute mayhem. Got a guy into the wall, got another guy into the wall, and I'm going to go up the inside of the Scooby to make a, well, look at the execution in those moves. Unbelievable stuff. So yeah, anyway, Forza edition cars. Like, people used to have a go at Gran Turismo for putting, you know, 3 different types of the same, you know, skyline in or whatever. You know, there'd be like 3 R34s, but they were all actually different. Forza put this M3 into the game and just call it a Forza edition car, but there is no difference at all in the handling or tuning or anything. The only difference is you use a Forza edition car and you get, like, you know, 80 more credits at the end of the race or something rubbish. So, whinge over. I'm still enjoying this game. I'm going to go around the guy that we collected. Now I'm going to fake a move up the inside, and that's just going to completely send this guy off his line. I was quite proud of that little manoeuvre there, actually. You know, I even planned it. Have a little look up the inside, fake the move, get the guy scared a bit, and then that just, you know, throws him off balance. So, jumping to the beginning, well, halfway through lap number 2, we can see a bit of dust ahead. We have slowly caught up with someone. WFD Crypto. Don't know, I can't read it. Crypto. Now, he's in a muscle car, so I would have thought my car would be much better around this track in general, apart from along this straight. But, well, him being in a muscle car, he's not really getting away from me, which is nice, because normally if I can keep up with a muscle car, it means I'm going to be crap in the turns. But I really did like the handling of this car and tune. Now, I run a little deep into here, that loses me a lot of time. But I think he actually did the same, so we're staying with him. He's taking... oh no, I'm taking a pretty nice line through here. A little bit of grass, but that was clean. Well, it should have been clean. I still had 2 wheels on the track. So, rounding off the end of lap number 2, we have gone from 13th to 3. 2 people have left the race. I'm assuming because of ramming noobs. Now this corner here, I just couldn't get my, I couldn't see anything. I couldn't see my my usual braking point because of the sun glaring over the trees. So that was a bit of a nightmare. I wasn't sure which gear I should have been in for this corner because shifting down into second just gave me loss of grip. Rear wheels started spinning. Well, I couldn't really tell if they were spinning or locking up. I assume they were spinning. Didn't take a great entrance into these S's, but as long as we're still keeping up, well, you know, that's all that matters really. Now, I was a lot quicker than this guy ahead through the S's. As you can see, he's gone into the dirt a bit. I probably could have taken this flat out, but, you know, sometimes, you know, just keeping your car on the track is so much quicker than gaining extra tenths. You know, I don't really see any point in risking, you know, 10 or even 15 seconds of a lap just to gain an extra couple of tenths, especially in, you know, a public hopper. Who cares? So anyway, we've done the move round Crypta. You're getting called Crypta, mate, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, well, he's right behind me still, 60 feet. It's looking like our cars had the exact same straight line speed, really, and I've gone deep into that corner again. Didn't learn my lesson, and well, now he's 40 feet behind me. He's closed the gap a bit. But all you've got to do in these situations is keep your composure, really. Don't let the pressure get to your head, and well, you should be able to keep the victory. So let's see if I can actually, well, put my own rules into practice. It can be quite disturbing when I'm going to take a defensive line into turn 1. It can be quite disturbing though when all you can see is that proximity arrow at the bottom just lighting up orange every now and again. Just got to pretend it's not there. It's easier said than done, I know. I'm going to try going around that corner in third. It gives me a lot of understeer, but I do think it was actually quicker. Now he has closed right onto the back of me here, but that is because of the concertina effect. Take a poor line out into these S's, but as long as you keep it on the racing line, it's going to make it really difficult for the guy behind you to get round. You know, 9 overtakes out of 10 that I do on this game are because of other people making mistakes, not because I've had to fight my way around the outside. So, you know, just park it on the apexes, really. Now, I've had a very good run through those S's, so, well, I've managed to open the gap up a hell of a lot, and now we're coming up onto a straight. Well, it's going to go up to a good, what, 400 feet? So, yeah, that just gave me the confidence to sail away to the end of the finish line, and actually at the end, the guy who was in first actually parked on the finish line. I have no idea why he did that. He must have rammed someone during the race and felt guilty. But that's a win. That's a win. Jeremy Clarkson approves. Now, I actually had a good race at YAS Marina. I think this was the first time ever. Not getting a great start off the line. Is that a Donkavort that's just gone past me? Noob Wagon. Probably one of the fastest cars in the game. Well, in S-Class, I believe it is. Sets the fastest lap time around a lot of tracks. Like Lime Rock, fastest round there. Now, this was actually the first race I did in this car. VIR was the second race, but I thought I'd put that race first. I don't know why. So, round YAS Marina. Video quality is looking as crap as ever. I mean, my video should look alright. Like, they look fine when I'm watching on my iPad, but I'm guessing that's because the screen's smaller. You know, if you're watching my videos on a 60-inch screen, then it might get a bit annoying. But for me, it's all the action. Like, the action's all I really care about. You could be playing. You could upload videos in 240p, and I'd still watch them if you were, you know, getting some good racing in. So, start of lap number 2. We've gained 2 positions since the start so far. I actually can't remember where I ended in this race. Behind is that an Integra? I don't know. I need to stop guessing because people keep calling me out on being crap at guessing cars. Yeah, guessing being the word. Or is it a Civic? It sounds like a Civic. All the Civics in this game sound exactly the same. No, I'll run a little bit wide on the exit of that corner. Now, is this car gonna make a move on me? Siphon filter? Nah. Well, he's got better straight line speed than me, but the straight isn't really long enough for him to be able to utilise it. So, coming into the final turn. I did learn at the end of this race that this turn you could just take it flat out. But this being the first race I did in this car, I wasn't so sure how much grip it had. And, well, you know, you just got to be... Every time I race around this track, it's just... I get punted all the time, so... I just wanted to be careful. I am really enjoying B-class racing, though. Like, the racing's just better because people are... the cars are slower, so people have more time to react. You know, like, a P-class, oh, it's shocking. You do a whole lap of Nürburgring, Nordschleife combined... And you might get a good, like, 15 seconds of, like, side-by-side racing with someone. And that's about it. So, we're moving up into P7, because Source behind us is a little bit slow. And, well, I've heard contacts behind me. I can't really look behind, though, while I'm focusing on turning around a corner. So, well, P6. Every lap that goes past, we're just gaining a position, kind of. Well, that's kind of been the theme so far. I'm going to have a look up the inside, but... Well, I could have gone for the bomb, but I reckon he would have just turned into me. Now, I was actually going to use that Ford Escort in front for this video. I used it in some league racing recently, and I really liked it. But then when I went to get a tune to use it in B-class, it put that stupid tyre on the roof. And I was like, no, I'm not racing that car with a tyre on the roof. Looks like I'm going camping or something. Why do I want that? Looks like a roof rack. Now, somehow, I don't know how I'm gaining so much on him, but like my straight line speed really isn't that good in this car. This was much more of a handling and braking based tune. Oh, he's going to come for a swipe at me though. Keeping the power down. The car in front's got a little bit drifty. Don't know what it is again. Mazda? Just a guess. On the brakes. Revving the crap out of the car. Banging it off the rev limiter, but it's alright, it's just a game. No engines get blown in Forza because their damaged simulation model is one of the worst I've ever seen in a racing game, to be honest. It's just so cartoony and cheap. Like, you know, you crash head on into a tyre wall and it tells you your rear suspension's damaged. What's that all about? It would be good if BeamNG would sell their damage models to other racing games, because BeamNG, well, you know, their damage models are insane. But at the same time, that wouldn't be very fun on this game, because, you know, you wouldn't even get to turn 1 and the race would be over for you. Now, are we going to get a run on Flu Resi? Yeah, it looks like we've just about done the move. I'm still guessing it's a Mazda. Kind of looks like it. Kind of looks like those old Toyotas as well, but there are no Toyotas in this game, so it can't be one of them. So we've only got one lap to go after this one. We're in P4. The race hasn't gone too bad, really. I'll take a little bit of contact. Wasn't really expecting him to be there, so couldn't really get out of his way. And he's going to do it again, and that has... I thought it had spun it. Oh yeah, it completely spun his car round. Well, that's just what you get, and nothing else happened that race. So P4, not bad. Lap times weren't too bad either. Plymouth Prowler killing it in that race though. So that's it for the video, and I do hope you enjoyed it a lot, guys. If you did, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.